My name is Linzer Dinzer. Some of you might know me from Anime Expo. I am the coordinator of the Pop Shock Masquerade. Speaking of which, if you are starting your costumes for next year, I highly recommend that you document every single step of your progress. Because when you bring in your binder that has all the stuff about your costume, you give it to the judges, and it really helps with construction judging. I don't know, maybe they do something like that for the main masquerade, but we definitely need it for our thing. And yeah, for those of you who don't know me, hi, Linzer Dinzer. People usually have a pretty hard time with my name, which really surprises me considering the fact that I'm one of the few J-rock, J-pop people online that doesn't either have a number somehow in my name or isn't some like long crazy Japanese name that even probably the keeper of the name doesn't completely understand. Linzer Dinzer, I've been Linzer Dinzer since I was a little kid. If you go on Google, Linzer Dinzer in quotes, you'll probably find my entire life and just about every single thing I've ever been interested in. This is my first video blog. I decided to start doing the video blog thing mainly because I like videos, I like YouTube, I like that kind of thing. And also it's a lot easier for me to talk about the things that I want to talk about than type about them. Not too good with the emoticons. I think that tone of voice generally helps. The first thing that I really wanted to talk about on my first video blog is the new or newest Ayumi Hamasaki video. The Faded and Glitter double feature, as it were. I had a lot of mixed feelings about this video. I mean, it had the great, grandiose, cinematic thing that Ayumi Hamasaki videos generally do. I don't know the name of the director of the videos. If you do post it, I'm curious. I'm sure my sister knows. She has an Ayumi Hamasaki problem. I myself have a Hyde, Miyagi, and Boa problem. So I watched the video, and I made the mistake of watching the Faded video first. The Faded video is actually a sequel to the Glitter video, so you really should watch the Glitter video first. And so I was kind of lost, but there were certain things that I loved about it. There were certain things that they did with the art direction and the cinematography that was really amazingly cool and very Ayumi. I'm kind of sad to see that her hair is light again. I really liked her dark hair little phase that she went through. I think she looked really good with the bangs and the long hair and the kind of almost Olivia sort of look that she had. And then as I'm watching the video, I finally watched them correctly with the Glitter and Faded. And the Faded... I like to look for ripoffs. I do. There are sometimes when you see something and it is so much like something else it just can't be ignored. And one of these things I happened to notice is there's a little emotional scene. I guess, I don't know, maybe they couldn't think of anything better, but the light falls and Ayumi's bodyguard comes and saves her and he sweeps her off. I'm like, oh, that's so sweet, oh, he saved me from the falling light. I don't know if this is a common thing in Asia for lights to fall, but it certainly seems to be common in the videos, because as I'm sitting here watching this, and I'm watching this guy sweep Ayumi off the stage at this dramatic moment, the bodyguard saves her, and had this really great bodyguard, you know, Whitney Houston, I will always love you thing, it was cool. And as I'm sitting here watching this, I'm thinking, Boa Key of Heart Korean version much? The exact same thing happens. Boa's performing, and, you know, of course in that video it's kind of a sci-fi thing, and there's the robot guy comes and saves her as the light falls, and I don't know if it was a light, it was some stage thing. I think it was a light. And did anybody else notice this? I mean, this isn't the worst, though. My favorite ripoff in the history of J-pop and J-rock. You might be familiar with the gawked song Another World. It's a really catchy song. I don't know the words, but it's a good song. And the first time I heard this song, I'm like, Josie and the Pussycats theme song much? It was the exact same thing. I'm a punk rock prom queen, brown paper magazine, hotter than you've ever seen, everywhere in between. I was kind of thinking about maybe doing a series of pointing out all of the most excellent ripoffs that I've seen in the history of J-pop and J-rock, because it's there's some pretty cool. I mean, I find them amusing, but so there you go. My first video blog. Comment away. I'm really curious about anybody else who noticed this.